guys, so I'm going to start this Instagram baddie tutorial slash get ready with me. Excuse my face. I have contacts in. I will do a review on the contacts. I'm not going to touch them right now, but I do have contacts in if they look a little different right now. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first what I'm doing is I'm taking my Evian Barista water spray. I'm just going to spray on my face. Then I'm taking my Scandavia, the makeup priming spray, and I'm going to spray a ton of this all over my face as well. And then I'm going to put my Rimmel Stay Matte mattifying primer, and I'm just going to put this all over my oily spots. And I like to prime my face with a lot of different products because I like to create a barrier between my makeup and my skin so that I do not break out with a whole bunch of pimples, because nobody got time for that. And also, when applying your mattifying primer, don't blend it in all the way for more oil protection. So after that, I'm taking my Milani 2-in-1 Conceal in the color 11 Amber. I'm taking then my MAC Studio Fix foundation in the color NC45. I'm then going to just blend it all together on my hand and then blend it with a sponge. Make sure you damp your sponge before using it. Then I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush and my Kat Von D Lock It Concealer in Deep 34, and I'm just going to put that under my eyes to conceal any darkness that I may have. So as you can see, I'm just kind of trying to put little circles underneath my eyes to cover all that up. And then I'm going to take my Anastasia contour palette in the color Banana, and I'm going to lighten up that concealer just a little bit by placing a few dots under my eyes. And then I'm going to blend it with my blending sponge, and I'm just going to use the top of it, and make sure you take your time blending. Take my MAC concealer in NC45, and I'm just going to further conceal if I had any dark circles left over. I'm just going to place a few dots under my eyes and then proceed to blend once again. After that, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and my Sasha setting powder and Buttercup, and I'm just going to take my Real Technique powder setting brush, and I'm just going to place that under my eyes. I like to mix both colors, first putting on the Laura Mercier light color first, and then putting on the Sasha Buttercup, because together they make a perfect kind of setting powder color. When I use the Laura Mercier by itself, it's too light. When I use the Sasha, it's too dark. So putting them together, it's really a good alternative. So if you guys have the same problem, I definitely recommend you guys mixing these two. So after that, I'm then going to take this chocolate color out of my Anastasia contour palette, and I'm just going to put this on my eyelid or above my eyelid, and I'm going to just kind of rub it on there and then blend it out with my finger to work on my eyeshadow. Then I'm going to take my MAC Warm Neutral palette and the dark brown color that's in that palette, and I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend that color out to cover up all that cream contour. And then I'm going to take another blending brush, and I'm just going to blend out all the harsh lines. Again, make sure you take your time blending your eyeshadow to get a more flawless look. After that, I'm going to take my NYX eyeshadow base in white and just a flat little eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to put this all over my lid. I'm not going to really blend it out that much, but I'm just going to place this all over my lid to cover any brown that may have got on it. After that, I'm going to take my Sephora Makeup Academy palette, and this is just pretty much a brown tan kind of color, and I'm just going to place that all over my lid, packing on the color. You want to make sure that all that white is covered up while doing this. So after that, I am then going to take my Anastasia contour palette again, and I'm going to take that same dark brown color that I used earlier, and I'm going to put 2 lines under my cheekbones. I'm then taking my NYX tinted moisturizer in the color Almond, and I'm just going to place that right on top of that line to lighten up the chocolate just a little bit. And then I'm going to take my water spray and my sponge. I'm going to damp my sponge once again, and then I'm going to just blend that line out. Again, make sure you take your time blending. It's going to be a long process, but it's always going to be worth it. So the longer you take blending, the better your makeup will be. Trust me, like, it will be better. So after that, I am then going to take this just fluffy kind of contour brush. I'm just going to wipe off all the excess powder that I had on my face. I'm then going to take my True Match in the color N7 powder foundation, and I'm just going to apply that all on my chin and my forehead, because for some reason this is the only way I can get everything to blend, because my face is like darker at the top and the bottom, which is really weird. So yeah. And then I'm going to take an eyeshadow brush and a brown color that I used for my eyelid, and I'm just going to contour my nose. So after that, I'm taking my Tarte eyelash curler. I'm going to flip it upside down to straighten my eyelashes. So if you have curly lashes and you're wondering why you can never put your eyelashes on if you want to wear fake ones, it's probably because you have curly eyelashes. You probably need to straighten it. This also helps to avoid the eyelash glue ripping off your real lashes and shortening them, because you're actually going to have an easier job of applying them, not on your actual lid, like eyelashes, on your actual lid. So make sure you guys do that to avoid getting any glue on your real eyelashes. I'm then going to take my Rimmel liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to do a nice wing. I'm going to make it a little thick and thin in the front. So again, I like it thick at the ends, and then I like it a little thinner in the front. I'm then going to take my Great Lash by Maybelline mascara, and I already applied my lashes. The lashes that I'm wearing are the Ardell Wispies, and I'm just going to take this mascara and just place it under my eye and in the front to blend my fake eyelashes with my real. Now I'm taking my Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color 5, and then I'm going to take my eyebrow gel and I'm going to line my lips with it, and then I'm going to mix that all together, and this creates the perfect nude lip that so many of you guys asked me about, and so many of you guys like, what lipstick is that? What lipstick is that? And this is exactly what I do. And after that, I'm going to take my Skindavia setting spray. I'm just going to spray that all over my face to give me more oil control, and this stuff is amazing, guys. It keeps you matte for so long. Definitely check out Skindavia. And this is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoy. Make sure you check the description box for all info.